Welcome back to the Untold Stories of Hollow Knight. This is Kieran. Let's wake this little knight up. Okay, so I talked about doing Deep Nest, but there's actually something I remembered that I want to do here in this place. Oh. Nope. Apparently I can't do that. Okay, this way. There's a friend that we never got. I don't remember how to get to him, so I'm gonna wander for a few minutes. Okay, this was Cornifer. Me and my pure nail. Ooh. And that just takes me down. Yeah, to Queen's Garden. Don't want to go there. Not what I'm interested in. I am interested in trying to end everything I see, but that's just out of pure principle of the matter. I think it's this way. Oh yeah. I don't actually have to worry about those. Oh, and it's cool. Like, all these guys know me. We good pals. Really nice coming back here. And just getting, like, I don't even think I've been over in this side. You don't have to be over here afterwards. Okay. So, I believe it's here. Okay, so let's real fast. I want to know how to get here from some other room. Wait. Oh. Did I literally just never walked over here, did I? I wonder how many people were like, hey, you know, if you just walked over there, you'd find what you were looking for. Like the 8 million times I came here. Anything else over here? Aside for Mr. Splody? I don't think so. Ouch. Oh, please don't leave me behind. You forgot about me. I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Oh, who are you? Your face. You're so... I'm sorry, I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. Bretta! You came here to rescue me? Bretta? The girl everyone always just ignores? Sorry, when I look at your face, I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry, I mean thank you. I mean I better go. Back to town, I mean I better get home. Thank you. Okay. So that's a new friend for back at town that I completely had forgotten was out here. And let's make our way back to that town. And then we'll go back on our grub hunt. But I really felt like that was something that we should do. I feel like that is just something I missed. Like, a couple of these, like, I feel like I missed purely on the fact that I was running so fast through a lot of, like, deep nests and stuff. I don't actually want to go down into Mantis Village. I would actually prefer to go up above. Oh yeah, got that. I wonder what they're doing. Again, I also find it super strange that I like just horrendously forgot about that character being there. All things considered, doesn't stop the fact that I did it. Just forgot they existed. Oh yeah, that's actually the way I want to go. It's so much nicer when you can just like jump, 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 jump. Wonder what Bretta does in town. And whether it's going to cost me a whole bunch of money to use her services. Probably. But we left all our money with the banker. It's not like I don't have money in the bank. Party har har har. When was the last time I actually... Never mind, I remember the last time I died. I was about to ask a very stupid question. And then I remembered. The Traitor Mantis Lord. Like, not that long ago. Can you say anything new? No. Dirt mouth. You dirt mouth. Oh, this one. Grey Prince, so dark, so troubled. But that's not the only danger I had to overcome in my quest for glory. You've not noticed this trophy, have you? A key taped from my final triumphant battle deep in the pit below us. As Lythander claimed another victim, and the crowd erupted into ecstatic cheering. Cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. What do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is my personal philosophy, the 57 precepts of Zote. Particularly relevant here is the first precept, always win your battles, as the other 56 precepts well. Precept 2, never let them laugh at you. Fools laugh at everything, even their superiors, but beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like a disease, and soon everyone is laughing at you. You need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to stop it from spreading. Precept 3, always be rested. Fighting and adventuring take their toll on your body. When you rest, your body strengthens and repairs itself. The longer you rest, the stronger your body becomes. Precept 4, forget your past. The past is painful, and thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future or some food. Is there actually going to be like 57 of these? I will sit here. You all are going to be subjected to this. Precept 5, strength beats strength. Is your opponent strong? No matter, simply overcome their strength with even more strength, and they will soon be defeated. Precept 6, choose your own fate. Our elders teach that our fate is chosen for us before we are even born. I disagree. Precept 7. Mourn not the dead. When we die, do things get better for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning, or celebrating for that matter. Precept 8. Travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. Precept 9. Keep your home tidy. Your home is where you keep your most prized possessions. Yourself. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. Precept 10. Keep your weapon sharp. I make sure that my weapon, Lifeender, is kept well sharpened at all times, and this makes it much easier to cut things. Precept 11. Mothers will always betray you. This precept explains itself. Precept 12. Keep your cloak dry. If your cloak gets wet, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet cloaks is unpleasant and can lead to illness. Precept 13. Never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place. Precept 14. Respect your superiors. If someone is your superior in strength or intellect or both, you need to show them your respect. Don't ignore them or laugh at them. Precept 15. One foe, one blow. You should only use a single blow to defeat an enemy. Any more is a waste. Also, by counting your blows as you fight, you'll know how many foes you've defeated. Precept 16. Don't hesitate. Once you've made a decision, carry it out and don't look back. You'll achieve much more this way. I feel like we would if I would just, go straight where I'm supposed to go. But I don't. Precept 17. Believe in your strength. Others may doubt you, but there's someone you can always trust, yourself. Make sure you believe in your own strength and you will never falter. Precept 18. Seek truth in the darkness. The precept also explains itself. Precept 19. If you try, succeed. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. If you do not succeed, then you have actually failed. Avoid this at all costs. Precept 20. Speak only the truth. In speaking to someone, it is courteous and also efficient to speak truthfully. Beware those speaking truthfully may make you enemies. This is something you'll have to bear. Precept 21. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't just walk around staring at the ground. You need to look up every so often to make sure nothing takes you by surprise. Precept 22. Abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way out into the world. Do not linger in the nest. There is nothing for you there. Precept 23. Identify the foe's weak point. Every foe you encounter has a weak point, such as crack in their shell or being asleep. You must constantly be alert and scrutinizing your enemy to detect their weaknesses. Precept 24. Strike the foe's weak point. Once you've identified the foe's weak point, as per the previous precept, strike it. This will instantly destroy them. Precept 25. Protect your own weak point. Be aware that the foe will try to identify your weak point, so you must protect it. The best protection, never having a weak point in the first place. Precept 26. Don't trust your reflection. When peering at certain shining surfaces, you may see a copy of your own face. The face will mimic your movement, and it seems similar to your own, but I don't think it can be trusted. I love this. Precept 27. Eat as much as you can. When having a meal, eat as much as you possibly can. This gives you extra energy and means you can eat less frequently. I don't think that's how that works, Zote. Precept 28. Don't peer into the darkness. If you peer into the darkness and can't see anything for too long, your mind will start to linger over old memories. Memories are to be avoided as per Precept 4. They even is self-referential. Precept 29. Develop your sense of direction. It's easy to get lost when traveling through the winding twisting caverns. A good sense of direction is like a magical map inside of your head. Very useful. But I have a magical map inside my head. Except for it's not in my head. It's right here. Precept 23. Never accept a promise. Spurn the promises of others, as they are always broken. Promises of love and betrothal are to be avoided especially. I feel like you have some personal history with that, Zote. Precept 31. Disease lives inside of dirt. You'll get sick if you spend too much time in filthy places. If you were staying in someone else's home, demand the highest level of cleanliness from your host. Precept 32. Names have power. Names have power, and so name something is to grant it power. I myself named my nail Lifeender. Do not steal the name I came up with. Invent your own. I have the pure nail. Someone else named it for me. Precept 33. Show your enemy no respect. Being gallant to your enemies is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve respect or kindness or mercy. Precept 34. Don't eat immediately before sleeping. This can cause restlessness and indigestion. It's just common sense. Precept 35. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, it can be easy to lose your bearing and forget which way is up. Keep this precept in mind. Precept 36. Eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. Precept 37. Borrow, do not lend. Okay. If you lend and are repaid, you gain nothing. If you borrow but do not repay, you gain everything. That's not a good thing to do, so that's called stealing. Precept 38. Beware the mysterious force. The mysterious force bears down on us from above, pushing downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. Beware. I feel like it doesn't really do that to me. Precept 39. Eat quickly and drink slowly. Your body is a delicate thing and you must fuel it with great deliberation. Food must go in as fast as possible, but fluids at a slower rate. Precept 40. Obey no law but your own. Laws written by others may inconvenience you or be a burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Precept 41. Learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. That's fine. Our character doesn't speak, so we cannot lie. Precept 42. Spend geo when you have it. Some cling to their geo, even taking it into the dirt with them. When they die, it's better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy various things in life. It's not a bad, money doesn't do you any good if you don't spend it. But be careful that you also don't screw yourself by not having money when you need it. Precept 43. Never forgive. If someone asks forgiveness of you for an instant, a brother of yours, always deny it. That brother, or whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing. Again, I think that's experience talking, Zote. Precept 44. You cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you are in for a nasty shock. Precept 45. One thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that one thing, which is clearly what it is, and not something else, is actually another thing, which it isn't. Stay on your guard. Don't know what you're referencing there, but you're doing something. Precept 46. The world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now, having traveled everywhere in the land. Precept 47. Make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned life ender from a shell wood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Not sure that that's true. Precept 48. Be careful with fire. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances out recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but it will also singe your shell if it gets too close. Precept 49. Statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of you or I, so why should we pay them any attention? Precept 50. Don't linger on mysteries. Some things in this world appear to us as puzzles or enigmas. If the meaning behind something is not immediately evident, though, don't waste any time thinking about it. Just move on. Precept 51. Nothing is harmless. Given the chance, everything in this world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, and even paths. Be suspicious of them all. Precept 52. Be aware of the jealousy of fathers. Fathers believe that because they created us, we must serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father, or simply abandon him. Precept 53. Do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside themselves. If you can't glimpse of another's desires, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It will not lead you to happiness. Keeps going. Precept 54. If you lock something away, keep the key. Nothing should be locked away forever, so hold on to your keys. You will eventually return and unlock everything you hid away. Precept 55. Bow to no one. There are those in this world who would impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, your body, and even your thoughts. They have done nothing Turn these things, never bow to them, and make sure to disobey commands. Precept 56. Do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. Such ideas, not your own, can worm their way into your mind, but if you resist those ideas, sickness will rack your body. Best not to dream at all, like me. 57. Obey all precepts. Most importantly, you must commit all of these precepts to memory and obey them all unfailingly, including this one. Have you truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again and repeat the 57 precepts of Zote. Okay. Came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise, and now I have succeeded. A promise I made so long ago, a promise to myself, a promise of glory, glory for I, Zote the Mighty. I never doubted myself, never faltered, and now I've achieved everything I desired. What is it? I don't care, Zote. You're not the person I wanted to hit, Zote. Wow, you're very... Grey Prince, so dark, so troubled. New house that's open, though. Oh! New mass fragment. The Grey Prince, having heavy breaths flush from exertion of battle, the figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his, and his trophy he bore to prove it. The fearsome skill of his vanquished opponent. Startling warning he brought to the village, one that rings so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the bugs, was a vicious beast and surrounded the Grey Prince. And this shrouded the Grey Prince was in truth the hero deserved. Was a vicious beast, and this shrouded Grey Prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his Grey Maiden, his partner in darkness. It's a story. Or a prophecy in some ways. Descent. Is this an altar to Zote? Please. What is this? What is this? What is this? Careful, beautiful power, Grey Prince Zote. Okay, I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, I'm gonna, just because, okay, let's, wow, I kind of want to do that. Let's get rid of that. I kind of want this boyo, which I can do, nope, not that, this, and this, which gives me some extra, that's not the right one. Zelda, do you have anything new to say? No. This is okay. I need to fight the mighty Zote again. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I think she has a problem. Okay, crap. I feel like we were actually making progress there. It was just getting used to whatever that was. Okay. This is an interesting fight, to say the least. So, the problem is I don't really have a lot of time to heal. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay. So, that's effective. If you can juggle him. Ah, dang it. Okay, I think more health would be useful here. Let's go quickly grab some more health instead of some of this other stuff. Because I don't really have a lot of time to heal. So let's take that off. And I think it's 4 for the more health. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take out Long now. And there's this. Which gives me a healthy amount of health. It's still the wrong place. Okay, so let's do this. Now that I'm kind of getting, like, a strategy, so when he, definitely when he falls down, like, punish that. It's hard when he jumps around, more just probably best to keep out of his way. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I hate when... Okay, maybe that wasn't the brightest idea on my part, because I get hit a lot, and there is a spot to heal in there. So let's try something else. Ooh, I kind of want to fight Zote and his 57 precepts. Okay, but let's try. Okay, I like this. This, and then I got something else. What else would be useful? Can't you shield of attempts to protect them? Merciful when striking foes. Okay, so this gives me and I'm gonna keep going into the wrong house. Okay, so this gives me more soul during battle. I wonder how useful, and the only way to know this is by trying it. Okay. Ah, dang it. I feel like that wasn't good. Wasn't a good. Let's try it again. I'll give this a couple more tries, then we may have to just wrap it up today. But we found a friend! And a boss! A very interesting boss. Ah, dang it. Okay. Ooh, this is not going too well. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. I just want to dash master so I can get down here faster. Heal. Heal. Oh, crap. Ah, dang it. Okay, so that's not going too well. Nope, don't. I walk back and then because I'm using an analog stick, I move the wheel over and it thinks I press up. Okay. I think this is going to be our last attempt for today. Dang it. Yeah. Zote the Mighty is currently, well, Grey Prince Zote. A little too much for us right now. But that gives us, so there's another boss here. In that kind of end house. Alright. So I wonder if I would have got that person earlier, if that would have changed some things. I finished that. There's one last thing there. And I know that there's something up there. There's a crystal guy. So, we got quite a few little things to do. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make our way to Deepness, because we will start and do Deepness tomorrow, like I said I was gonna do. And I want to go to, not the Queen's Gardens. I want to go to Queen's, Station. That thing. Yep. And so we are going to go down to Deep Nest. And if there were a nice high, oh, there's a bench there. But I want to make it here. So I'm gonna kind of make my way up and around. Okay, and let's grab our compass charm. And I think that's where we will leave off today. Didn't quite get what we wanted to done, but I remembered about that one character and then went to go back get it, and then Zote. Yeah. 57 precepts of Zote. Well, you've heard them all now. All 57. And he keeps repeating them on loop. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!